Being a member of the Dar community, immediately you feel welcomed. That when you're here at the Dar, you immediately feel this kind of warm embrace. The people in this community were so focused on one goal, which is knowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
There are many programs at the Dar that makes it a special place for me and my family. My children love to come during the summertime. They had a science and art summer program. I also love that there are a lot of programs for sisters, and I've learned so much coming to the sisters halaqah, and I've built special friendship and bonds with sisters that I didn't know previously. I love that my husband, he also has a strong bond with the brothers in the community. He comes and attends the men's chivalry classes on Wednesdays, and he always come home and say that he had a really good time. There are so many programs at the Dar that my whole family can benefit from, and I really appreciate and enjoy that. Alhamdulillah.
The last year was a year of really intense growth, which might be counterintuitive because of the pandemic. However, the believers, as one would expect from believers, were very generous and forthcoming, and we were able to increase in a number of ways. We had an event tent that was purchased, so we were able to maintain all of our programs outdoors throughout the warm months. We were able to add the Friday prayer. We were able to add the Taraweeh prayer, which is a special prayer in Ramadan. We added a feeding program where food is distributed twice a month in the neighborhood and in the surrounding community. We were also able to restore the second of the 2 blighted houses that we purchased immediately behind our facility.
Besides the regular classes that are taught, besides the many opportunities to seek knowledge, the Dar has so many various activities such as slaughtering, on Eid al-Adha, going camping with the brothers, and even the community cleanups where you can bring your family to help develop the community. It really does feel that the Dar is attempting to pull in individuals at all different levels and at the same time provide services that benefit the immediate community.
One of the things I'm most grateful for is the addition of full-time students. The presence of students that are acquiring knowledge and learning the tradition is absolutely essential if we're going to sustain growth and development.
My family and I, we have been living in Detroit, Michigan, in the Dar Al-Rahma community for almost 1 year now, and mashallah, the experience has been life-changing. Without someone finding it important from the bottom of their heart to give for the sake of Allah, to expand His religion by studying or by funding students of knowledge, then I would never have the opportunity to study knowledge. In this point, we go hand in hand, the giver and the receiver, and may Allah Ta'ala bless all those who give for us to receive with anything that we receive. Ameen.
Something amazing that you can see in the immediate community around the Dar, as well as the Dar itself, is that there's this constant revitalization of the community itself, right? Where right now we're in a house that is being refurbished. So you find in the community that it's not just the Dar is a center by itself, kind of isolated, but it's also working to revitalize the immediate community, keep it clean, renovate houses, and things like that.
I've had so many neighbors just smile and say that they appreciate the work that Sheikh Yahya and the members of the Dar is doing to strengthen this community as a whole.
We had a neighbor that when we first moved to Dar Al-Rahma was actually antagonistic to the extent that some of the workmen that come in and out of our house, she essentially told them she wasn't happy to have Muslims as neighbors. And actually now she's become a friend. I attribute that directly to the goodness that the believers have shown her, the brothers and sisters. She's older, people regularly drop food to her home, cleaned up in her community, and that's just an example of the type of growth that has taken place this year.
I feel like the members of the Dar has given me a lot of hope for the future generations, because we're coming together as a community to instill so many different virtues and values into our children and to really strengthen our community.
My hope for the future of Dar Al-Rahma is that Dar Al-Rahma continue to raise good people. And that means is the sunnah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his beloved, his honorable prophet. May peace and blessings be upon him.
This year we hope to continue to revitalize and restore our primary space as well as our campus and to increase our endowment. We are also in need this year to continue our scholarship program, so there's a CAT contributions towards that are very helpful, and we request that our brothers and sisters continue their monthly donations that are a backbone in assisting us to maintain our regular programming.
And so in the future, we ask Allah Ta'ala to make us able here to help people connect to their Lord in as many diversified ways as possible. And we ask Allah Ta'ala to make us able to meet people wherever they are, whoever they are, and whatever they may be facing. And we ask Allah Ta'ala to allow us to do that for His sake and His sake only.